Good afternoon, ladies and gents. I'm Katie and these are my Leaf Diaries. Today's Sunday, 15th of September, around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and I've decided to do another review, and after that I'll probably work a little bit on my website. By the way, if you haven't checked it out, do have a look at kdld.co.uk is my website. And also, if you fancy, you're more than welcome to join my Telegram group. We're roughly about 90 people now, so the group keeps growing. Lots of banter, lots of helpful information is being exchanged there. You can learn a lot about our lifestyle. And also I started doing a monthly recurring Microsoft Teams virtual HERF events, which are going to be probably every second Friday of the month. And the next one I've scheduled for 11th of October. If you're interested, feel free to head out to my website and register for the event. It's completely free. It's a multinational event. Usually we have several people from several countries, English speaking event, or you can join my Telegram group and get the details from there. Now, on to tonight's conversation. I'm going to review something that is of limited production. It's not a limitada, it's not a limited edition, but it's a limited production cigar. I'm going to be interested actually to find out how many of you are going to get which cigar I'm talking about before I show it on the video. So it's a well-known brand. It commemorates the Chinese zodiac, the lunar year, the year of the tiger. It's 148 by 52 ring gauge, and it's Vitola de Galera Segundos. Sorry, Vitola de Galera Segundos. So if you already know what cigar I'm talking about, please leave a comment down below. Hats off to you. But if you don't, very simple. It's the Upmann Magnum 52 Year of the Tiger. So that's on the menu for tonight. Let me show it to you up close. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the cigar. We've got the standard Upmann band, a second band showing that it's a Magnum 52, and of course the Year of the Tiger, which is the foot band. The construction looks flawless, very tight, very well packed. Minimum veins on the wrapper. It just looks amazing. Of course, one of my brand new KD Leaf Diaries ashtrays here to help. And let's give it a cut. And of course, we move on to lighting the cigar. Wow, the toasting, the aromas coming out of the toasting, spectacular. Dry fruit, a bit of hay, a bit of cedar. Wow. Really fragrant cigar, absolutely amazing. Very gentle lighting. All premium cigars, not just the premium ones, all of them, but the premium ones especially have to, at least in my humble opinion, be lit very gently from a distance, minimum heat. Just leave the flame do its job. You might probably hear my air purifier is kicking now into gear because it's sensing the smoke. There we go. Perfect lighting. So, back to full frame. It's a bit restricted, quite a restricted draw for a big cigar like that. Yeah, this is not going to work. 1 second. Apologies if you can hear the air purifier, it's quite loud, but unfortunately I can't do without it. So, it's plugged, or at least it's very restrictive draw. It's not really plugged, but it's very restricted draw. So, I'm going to use a perfect draw. One thing I need to tell you is, unless your perfect draw tool has these spikes here at the end, I can guarantee you it's not going to unplug your cigar. There's plenty of tools on the market which call themselves perfect draw, but they're not really perfect draw because they don't have these flared spikes to help you. Yeah, that's what happened. Take out all of the tobacco out. So when you're unplugging your cigar, very, very gently push in. And you need to push straight in without deviating, because you might break the wrapper, and go through the cigar very, very slowly with twisty moves. You get to a point where it's super solid, and you need to break through that point, which is basically where the cigar is probably plugged. There we go, I can feel it now. Oh, there we go, I just passed through it. As you can see, pretty much the entire thing went in. It was plugged quite very deep, and then without twisting, just pull carefully, and lots of tobacco is coming out. Already a little bit better, but it's still not where I need it to be, so we're gonna try and do a second poke at the cigar, if you wish, to try and draw out a little bit more of that plugged tobacco. So when I said a lot of tobacco is coming out, I wasn't joking. Not the slightest. Lots of tobacco came out, so you can see it was quite plugged. These sorts of experiences can sometimes be really annoying, especially when you're paying the amount of money that I've paid for this cigar. But once resolved, it's worth it. One thing I didn't mention is these cigars come in a luxurious box of 18. The box is in Bulgaria, unfortunately. I do have the box as well, so I couldn't show it to you live, but I'll show it over there. At release, this cigar was 852 Hong Kong dollars per cigar, which is roughly about $108 per cigar. But by the time it came to the UK, it was a lot more expensive. Can't remember what it was selling for in the UK, but at release in Hong Kong, it was around $2,000 for 18 cigars. So this is what I meant when I said when you pay this type of price tag and you get a plugged cigar, it's sometimes very uncomfortable and unpleasant. But having one of these puppies makes all the difference. This is the perfect draw. This is the brand, you can see, and it's the only one that works, unfortunately. I have a few others that are Habanos, which are a bit more expensive. I've got a contact who sends me some accessories from China. I don't know if they're genuine or not, no clue, but they are the same flared spikes at the end that do the same job. So, back to the cigar. Initial thoughts are it's a very creamy, very cedary type cigar. This is probably one of the best kind of flavors that I like in a Habanos cigar. There's some roasted nuts, like, I don't know, this nutty flavor as well, which is kind of telling about an Upmann. Overall, I'm really happy with the cigar. It's still too early to tell more, but I'll catch you in a minute. So I'm back. Going into the second third. There's a bit of sweetness now coming out, a bit of honey, which is quite pleasant. Very creamy now, but the earthiness and the cedar are consistent. They're quite nice. A little bit of a hint of like spice, very, very subtle spice, like white pepper or something along those lines. Unfortunately, still a very restricted draw. Up until 2 seconds ago, it was ashing amazing. One of my guys in the Telegram group basically messaged me to say, hey, it looks, because I post the messages there privately first before I publish everything to everyone. Says, hey, it's ashing amazing. That ash looks amazing. And the moment he said it, poof, the ash went down. As it always happens. Every time the ash gets to a certain point where I'm going, I need to take a picture of this cigar. It looks amazing. And by the time I grab my mobile, the ash falls off. So, I'll leave you here, guys. What are my thoughts about this cigar? I think the cigar is amazing. I think I've drawn the short straw. Got quite a few left. So I'll do a second review. For this particular review, I can say It was released in 2021 in Hong Kong, if memory serves, $108 per cigar. Right now it's, I don't know what it retails in the UK. It's probably going to be around £200 or 150 minimum per cigar. Don't get me wrong, it's a very big cigar. I understand why. It's a limited production cigar as well. The blend is special, so I get it, Habanos. But I still feel a bit let down when I buy a very expensive Habanos cigar and then get it plugged to the point where I can't really enjoy it to the fullest. I'm still enjoying it. It's an amazing cigar, but it could be far better if the draw was normal, if it wasn't plugged. Oh well, such is life. I understand the reasons why. It's a fully handmade product and these things can happen. It just, I would like to see from Habanos a little bit more quality control, at least on the premium limited edition and regional edition cigars. I'll make a special video about the regional edition cigars because I do have a video discussing the difference between limited edition, regional edition, premium line cigars and standard production. As it turns out, by the way, this thing finally arrived after a long wait. But as it turns out, I had the wrong idea about how regional edition cigars are actually made. Not how they're made, but how they are commissioned, rather. This thing weighs a ton. I've started off a video to review the book. I got interrupted, so I'll come back to that in a second day, and the video will be kind of two parts. You'll see me dressed in a particular way, and then I'll be dressed differently probably, or I'll make an effort to be dressed in the same way. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll leave you with these final thoughts about the cigar. If this is the quality, it's definitely not worth it. I will give it a second go and a third go to see if this was a one-off or if more than one cigars in a box can be having difficulties with the construction. So for now, that's it from me. Don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe and all that good stuff. Please check out all of the content I'm posting on TikTok, YouTube and Instagram. It's the same handle, Katie_Leaf_Diaries. I'd really appreciate your support. Do ask me any questions you might like to, if you'd like to know something, or if you're interested in something that you see in the videos, or if you just want me to make a video talking about something that you have got an actual interest in. More than happy to do so. Final reminder, check my Telegram group, check my website for more content. That's pretty much it from me for now. I'm KD, and these were my Leaf Diaries, ladies and gents. Enjoy your day. I'll catch you in the next video.